Hello and welcome back to the top 100 maps of all time with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very welcome. That's right, we're looking at the top 100 maps as voted by you of all time from the last 4.5 years of What's Map, plus the very best of the maps of the time before What's Map came along. Today we're going back to January of 2019. This is, as voted by you, with an 86.5% approval rating, the 82nd best map of all time, which doesn't sound very high, but that's out of 50,000 maps. That's pretty good, I've got to say. It's every single map in this series has been pretty good. They're the exceptions. They're the exceptions to the good maps. These are the excellent maps. This one, real life location inspired by a map maker who was producing some of the very best maps of the time as well. Released to the workshop in January 2019, this is Amboy by Raffa. The real life location is New Jersey, and if you're thinking, I'm not from America, I've kind of heard of that, I don't know where New Jersey is exactly. Well, we're kind of just outside of New York. This lump of land here is actually Staten Island. So if you follow this, it's quite a big island, goes up quite some way. You get to the top of this Staten Island, you are then at the bottom end of New York, and you get the ferry going from Manhattan, etc., down to Staten Island. So basically, this is the bottom end of the island, which links up to the bottom end of New York. We're not far from New York, all right? Anyway, yes. So we're in the Amboy area of New Jersey. It's gonna feel a little bit dated in terms of some of the standards, because standards evolve over time. That doesn't make it a bad map. In fact, if anything, I would say this is definitely going to suit for a solid... This is all about gameplay. Really? It's all about gameplay. Currently, at the time of recording this, it has 3,402 subscribers, 488 favourites. It has a 5-star rating on Steam from 220 voters. It uses the Stray Cats Territory Homecoming theme, the Relight Neutral LUT, 2 sorts of trees, and that's it. That's your lot. 4 subscriptions required only for this one. So not much at all. Yeah, if you're running a potato, you can run this. Okay, probably. We reviewed it back in episode 546 of What's Map, where I gave it 4 stars for aesthetics, 4 for detail, and 5 for gameplay potential. It was also, and I haven't mentioned this every single time, but it received a nomination from me for Map of the Year. One of 3 maps this week that actually got that nomination. We've had one this week already. I forgot to mention it, and I think tomorrow's is as well. Okay, so how are we going to attack this one? Because it's kind of, I feel, going to be very straightforward in terms of... we could just do a quick flyover. It's not going to be packed with detailing areas. We're going to be packed with quality. I think we just start at the bottom. The start square is at the bottom of this peninsula. So if we follow the road up, we get to the junction here, and then we can take a right and try and find our way down into this nest. Then we'll just look at the intersections, the layout of the highways and the rail, and just all the good stuff. How's that sound? I like it. I liked it back then. And it's going to be interesting to see how 2019 standards compare to 2022-2023 standards. They're going to be very similar. Of course, when we reviewed this, it was with the old sorts of settings, Ultimate Eye Candy. We are using Relight today because Relight Neutral. But yeah, I was using Ultimate Eye Candy back then. We're onto all the Renderets now. So the map's going to pop in different ways. In definitely different ways. But yes, how you all doing anyway? Did you have a good week so far? I'm still on Easter weekend at the time of recording this one. I've had just a little bit of chocolate. I don't normally do a lot of chocolate at Easter. Being in the confectionery industry, the one thing I don't really want is confectionery. You offer me a bag of crisps aka chips if you're the other side of the pond. Offer me a bag of chips. I'll have one. I'll have a bag of chips. I'll have a bag of crisps. Why not? So yes, that's cool. And then so savoury snacks. I do like an olive. Sorry, I'm waffling again. Very hard really to talk much about this map because it's gonna be good, crisp, clean. Slight game lag there. Good, crisp, clean, solid layout, and all of the standards that you're looking for, including here we go, big old bridge. Everybody loves a big old bridge. This is long before the Teddy Radco big old custom bridges, vanilla custom bridges, but that is beautifully done. You can't ask for more than that, can you? That's absolutely beautifully done. Teddy Radco, you don't need to overcomplicate things, although I think we're all really glad that you do. I think we all are really glad that you do. Oh, you brought something completely unique and special, and we love you for it. Okay, intersections. The intersections are just glorious. Again, based on the real life. You look at this, you go, this is too complex. Yeah, but if you have a look at Google Earth, top-down view, I think it looks very much like this. I think I'm seeing a little bit of road glitching down here, by the way. Tiny weeny. Of course, this is very easy to fix in 2023. Let's not worry about that because, again, does it matter? It doesn't matter because we have the mods to fix these things now. But yes, it's just like a rabbit warren of roads. You could get lost here. You could get absolutely lost on here. I mean, oh man, oh goodness me. Oh, oh, just look at these. These are great. These are absolutely great. Par close, full close, and of course the BonBonB intersection. There it is. A proper B, that one. What's going on down here? You guys all right? You broken down, mate? You having a bad day? Oh, must be if you're getting... Ooh, that's going to hurt, isn't it? Oh, hang on, I have got to quickly screenshot that one. There we go, I've got it. That's going to be uploaded to Reddit or something. Anyway, yeah. We were heading down towards the start square, which was Peninsula, which was down here. Well, I think there are plenty of options for getting down to the peninsula down there. Loads of options. We have, like this one. Oh, sorry, did I pause the simulation? I did. I'll unpause the simulation. And then you can take the old dirt road. Dirt roads down to this bottom end down here. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Do you know what I like about this road layout? As somebody who doesn't really enjoy building grid cities, I mean, everybody to their own, of course. But with these road layouts here, the pre-built rail, the shapes of the trees and the forests, and the shape of the shoreline, it means that where you are doing any sort of grid, it's going to be limited. It's going to be very limited. There's only a certain amount of space that you can expand out. Whereas over here, I mean even here, there's only a certain amount of space you can build. You don't have, like with the Mondays map on this series, where there was a huge swath of space for grid city building. This one doesn't have it. I mean, we've got a chunk of land there, but it's only... Still, it's fair. It's on the bottom end of the amount of space you want for going grid city. Yes, of course, you can bulldoze the trees. You can always bulldoze the trees. Speaking of trees, look at the way that the trees have been painted here. We've got a mix of trees going on. The lod they pop in there we go. But anyway, yeah. So you've got a mix of the styles of trees, density and full bloom in the middle there, and then it just tapers out, and we've just got a little splatting around the outside. It's what I call fade. It's not called fade, but it's what I call fade. A little bit of fade there just gives a little bit of variety into the tree as well, and helps it merge into the landscape a little bit nicer. I do like that. A couple of little dotted lakes as well, which I think we can all approve of. And then intersections here and here and here. This one, I mean, I don't know how the road layout goes on exactly down in this area. Does that highway maybe continue in real life down and across into that area? I suspect so, but I don't know, and I'm not going to check now. I'm not going to check now. You can go and check now if you want to go and check now, but I'm not going to go and check now. And we head down. We've got a little wetland area down here. Oh, we are on this. I think we're on Staten Island, aren't we? Yes, we're on Staten Island at this point. So, yeah. So you've got Staten Island to build into, then across the river into New Jersey, and where we've got a little bit of verticality going on here. The old the hills. Probably won't be doing any building up into the hills. It's just there for the old backdrop. And in terms of tree coverage, I mean, it could be denser, but you don't want it to be denser. You want to be saving. There's enough there. There's enough there. It sells you the vibe that you're after. You want to have the available trees for your city build, and that will be going on down closer to the rivers, and certainly this side of this freeway here. The rail, of course, we've got rail as well. Got different spurs coming off of the rail. Again, it looks and feels really very good indeed. Again, you can see where the wetland extends in here. Be interesting to see what people do. Have you built on Amboy? If not, why not? You've had plenty of opportunity. Maybe your last city build on Cities Skylines 1 will be on Amboy. Maybe this has reignited your passion for a slightly older map. I think it has got gameplay written right through it, this one. So good. I still stand by the 5 stars I gave it for gameplay potential. I think it justifies it, I reckon. It's a very lovely map. Very, very lovely map indeed. Raffa, you did a good job. Ranked 82 of all time is a very exceptional score, and you can be very proud. Amboy by Raffa. There we are. Quality, quality, quality. And we got more quality coming up tomorrow with the 81st best map of all time. Yeah, getting up into the upper lower reaches. The upper lower reaches. What am I saying? Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing. And thanks to all the BonBon buddies on Patreon and YouTube membership for supporting the channel and keeping the channel going through these hard times. You guys are the best, and I love you all equally. Some more equally than others. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching.